Okay, so the way that you do this, so you have your equation right over here, and then you're given 2 grams of NABR. So if you're given 2 grams of NABR, you want to convert it into this right over here. Okay. Oh, Corbin, go ahead and join in on this. So I'm teaching you this. Okay, so you want to convert it to something of a completely different compound, so NABR to NAF. So if you're looking at your conversion map, it tells you that you have to go from grams of NABR, and then you have to convert it to moles of the same compound, so NABR, and then you have to convert it to moles of a completely different compound, which is NAF. Okay? So you can apply it to like all 6 of the problems. They're just like this problem. So whenever you do this, to go from grams to moles, you have to use, what do you think you have to use? The conversion.
The fraction?
The fractions. It starts with an M. They're 2 words.
Molecular mass?
Molar mass, yeah. So molar mass. So you have to find molar mass. So if you find molar mass, okay, so if you find molar mass, and then you can convert between the two, and then if you want to convert from moles to moles, then you need to use the mole ratio. Okay, so whenever we were doing the mole ratio, what do you have to look at to use the mole ratio on this reaction? So like you're getting the mole ratio from here, but what do you have to look at?
The coefficient.
The coefficients. So you have to look at these over here. So we have NABR, NAF. So I'm just going to circle these right here. So I know I have to look at them. So I know that for molar mass, do y'all remember how to do molar mass? Yeah? Okay. All right, so we can go over that. So for this type of problem, since there's 3 of them here, that means we have to set up 3 fractions. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so whatever you have here, that's going to be your given. Okay, so that's going to be your given. And then you're just going to write your units down. So we have given grams of NABR. Okay, so then from here, what units should go down here? Grams or moles? Try again. Grams, yeah. So down here, like on the bottom, you need to be just copying whatever's on top. So on the bottom, you copy. So then you're just going to write grams of NABR. Okay? And then on the top, that's where you convert. So we want to convert grams to something else. What is the next unit that I want to convert it to? Moles. So I want to convert it to moles of NABR. So I'm just going to write that here. So we got moles of NABR. Okay? So what should I write down here? So you're just copying it. So you're just copying it down, moles of NABR. What do I want to convert it to now? Not grams. So you're on here. Now you want to jump to the next part, which is moles of NAF. So it's like a completely different compound. So you're going to go to moles, and I'll just write that in red so that we know. Okay, so now that I have it set up, all I have to do is I have my ones here, so my ones go here. Now I have to figure out this number and these 2 numbers, okay? My given's already given to me, which is 2. And then down here, we have my molar mass, right? So my molar mass, if I were to go onto the side, I want to find the molar mass of NABR. So if I want to find the molar mass of NABR, I'm just going to do NABR. I have my units, BR. NA is 23, BR is 80. Okay, so what do I have to multiply it with? What do I have to multiply them with?
by 1.
Is this the mass?
Yeah, so this is the mass.
Or how many number of like the yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so like how many numbers of the atoms I have. So for this case, it's going to be 1. But for cases like ALBR3, which is one of the problems that I'll have to do. So we got ALBR. So AL is going to be 27. ER is going to be 80. So what do you multiply 27 by?
1,
180?
3.
3. Yeah, nice. Okay. All right. So once you do that, 20 plus 80 is going to be 103. Okay, so then it would be 103. What about, now that we've done molar mass, let's go to mole ratio. So mole ratio, let's look at the coefficient for NABR. What is that going to be?
2.
2. And then NAF?
2.
2 as well. So then that's all you got to do. So now that you set it up, okay, it's going to be just like that. And then from here, you can just multiply across and then also cancel out your units. So your units cancel out. So the same on the top and bottom. You're left with this. We also noticed that there is a 2 on the bottom and there's a 2 on the top. So that means those cancel out as well. So then whenever you write it out, it'll end up being 1 times 2 divided by 103. And whatever that is, that's going to be in moles of NAF. Okay? So whatever that is, it's 0.02. 0.02. So that's your answer. So like all your answers should look like this. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Yeah.